So, I wanted to go over something a little easier. This is Jerry's intro lick solo on Direwolf off of Reckoning. First thing I'll note is that we're in the key of G here, as opposed to the studio version of Direwolf, Working Man's Dead, which is key of E major. So they often play it up in G instead of E major. So first of all, we have that little walk down, which is C, B, A to G. So B string, C, first fret, twice, open B once, second fret of the G string, and then open. So 1, 0 on B, 2, 0 on G. The only note we hit twice is the C, which is that. So also, you can kind of hear Jerry add the fifth of the G chord, which is a D note, and really quick before that last G, that one. So maybe like, if you look at this hand, it's real quick. It's kind of hard to hear, but like, then we slide into, I've always emphasized how important it is to know your chords all over the neck. So I think G, I know you can play a G like that, could play it like that, you could play it like that. The cage system, I have a video on that as well. G, 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 G. Good one to practice that with is Sugary, with all the arpeggios like that. It's just B and E. See how many times you could, or how many places you can play G. The cage system helps a lot, so you could play it in an E shape. You could play it like this, which is a C shape. You could play it up here, the A shape, and then you can have fun. You could kind of do the G shape up here too. There's tons of ways of doing it, but what I'm getting at is after we do the, scoot back a bit, we're gonna slide on that G string to the 4th fret, and then skip a string and hit the 3rd fret of the high E. 4th fret, which is a B note, to a G note. So, the major 3rd, the root, octave, whatever, the chord. And then we have this. So let's slow that down. We have 5th fret, 3rd fret on the high E, A note, and G note. I like to name the notes just because it's good instead of just 5th fret, 3rd fret, to know what note you're playing. So you can say, hey, that's the 9th of a G, or you know that you're playing the major 3rd there. So 5, 3, then we hit the F, which is the 6th fret of the B string, and then the 5th fret again, the E string, then we hit E, 5th fret of the B string. I actually hit open there, but I like to do 5, 3, 6, 5, 5, and then slide D to C, 3 to 1 on the B note. So and then we're gonna pull off 2, 1, 0. Jerry loves those chromatic little, So 2, 1, 0, which is A, then G sharp, G, or A flat, G, whatever way you want to look at it. And again, talked about it in the Scarlet thing. Jerry does all the time, bluegrassy, bluesy sounding, major, minor, 3rd thing. Minor to major 3rd thing, so this case, it's for the C chord. So, thank you, Trav. So, C, if we think of C, we have C, E, and G. Root, major third, fifth. So how would we make, this is the E, major third, and we want to go to the minor third to get that. So we go down 1 fret. Hammer on the D string, the 1st to 2nd fret. So we kind of have D sharp to E. Or if you want to think about it, E flat to E. It should be E flat technically because the C minor has an E flat in it. It really doesn't make sense to call it a D sharp because we're talking thirds. So if you think of the C scale, C, D, E. E is the 3rd. D is the 2nd fret of the A. I don't know if it cut out there, guys. Can anyone let me know if that cut out? It told me it was reconnecting. Sorry about that. I was talking about how it doesn't make sense to call this in the context of a C chord, we'd call the minor third an E flat and not D sharp, because if you count C, D, E, E is the 3rd, D would be the 2nd, so we want to call it an E flat, not a D sharp, because D is the 2nd note in comparison to C in context. So we have, and I love that little lick. It's hammer on 1st to 2nd, hit that G string open, but now we're gonna pull off that E flat to D, 1 to 0, and then land on the C, 3rd fret of the A string. And then we do the same thing as the beginning, but an octave lower. In the timbers of Vernary, excuse my voice, but the wolves are running round the winter. So and that's the little solo he does on the Reckoning version in the key of G major. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to let me know. I appreciate everyone who's donated. If you donate, give me a solo you want me to go over or learn or do a lesson with you, I'm willing to do that, because I'd really like to, was on a hiatus for a while, do more of these videos, but it's obviously hard, because I want to give them all away for free. I'm not doing it for money, but getting a little bit of money helps me to do this instead of other types of work. So I'm also very behind on tablature for the videos I've been uploading. My computer and software isn't working very well right now, so if anyone wants to buy me a laptop, you can do that. But I'll get caught up with all the tabs. But so I could write them out by hand, but I have a standard. I like to use Guitar Pro and have sheet music and tablature and all the little details. So yeah, work on that, and then, work on being able to play G in all those positions. So, one last time. In the timber of... And I'm screwing up the lyrics. So, but that's it. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks. Take care.